It's your girl Ari. Welcome back to another Late Nights with Ari. I just did a live video for some of you on my Facebook, and I apparently left some detail out to where people felt like they needed to inbox me and tell me to go in more detail about what I meant when I said we need to stop destroying our own community. The fact that some people really feel offended by me saying this is really aggravating to me personally, because it's not that I'm saying you can't protest. I'm not saying don't go out here and protest and fight for black rights, because I'm black. I have 5 black kids. I have 1 black son. And he is going to go through a lot as he gets older, and we have this conversation daily. But a part of our conversation that I usually have with him is about how to strategize and handle certain situations. And if you're not brought up to know how to properly handle certain situations, you're just going to be unsuccessful forever. And looking back at protests, this is not the first time we had a protest. Let's just be honest. Our ancestors had protests numerous amount of times before our generations and before the generations before their generation. This is something that has been continuing, and it just keeps continuing. Almost every 10 years, we're going to have the same fight. We cannot continue to have the same fight and do the same things in this fight and think that we're going to get a different result. We're not going to get a different result if we're out here burning buildings down. We're not going to get a different result if we're out here destroying our neighborhoods. We're not going to get a different result if we're out here destroying black-owned businesses and then saying that we're for black people. It's just not going to work that way. So before you go out here and you protest and you destroy shit trying to get police attention, which is negative attention that we already don't need, and giving them the opportunity to kill more of us, why can we not go into our community, get in these groups in our community, and get our community together? That's not hard to do. It was easy for you guys to come together. It should be just as easy for you guys to prioritize the situation and say, what can we really do? So this is what I'm going to tell people that feel like they can jump into my inbox and tell me that I'm saying the wrong things. If you feel like I'm doing something wrong or saying something wrong, fine. But I'm going to go ahead and just keep it 110 with your ass, all right? So what you should do in your community is, 1, maybe start some funding that can bring in the kids right now. They have nothing to fucking do. Our kids are out here in protest. Our kids are out here confused. Our kids have been in quarantine, not really understanding about COVID-19 and the things that is going on and the changes that are going on in the world. Give them some positive things to do in the black community. Teach these kids how to be proactive a little bit more, because we're not doing that. You guys are destroying all these white stores and as well as black stores, but you're not investing into your own neighborhood. If you don't want to go to some of these stores such as Target and Kroger and Walmart and all of these other things like that, make your own. We can come together and make our own fucking store. Let's start there. Let's teach our kids how to really grow and be men and be strong black men. Everything's not always about fighting. I fought all my life. So excuse me for not wanting to go out here and risk my life knowing that I have to come home to my kids. I'm not going to risk my fucking life, but I definitely will fight for my people by putting into my community. I'll do that. You should do that too, instead of speaking on somebody that's just like, oh no, I think you guys are going about it wrong. I definitely fucking think you guys are going about it wrong. There's so much that we can do to make the situation better. We need to go back to the drawing board and do something different that has not yet been done. Because at the end of the day, the police are not going to like us. At the end of the day, racism is not going to end just because we're out here burning shit. What we're doing is burning energy. Save that energy and really put into the community. But those are conversations that nobody really wants to sit here and have. But yet you want to be on Facebook Live, or you want to make videos, or you want to get in somebody's inbox, or you want to jump in somebody's comments and judge them for feeling how they feel when you yourself are not doing anything. I'm not doing enough. I know I'm not doing enough. That's why I haven't spoke on the subject, because I'm not out here starting any organizations to better the situation. I'm not doing that. I'm more concerned with keeping my kids safe during this time. So don't come for me, because I definitely will send back for you. So if anybody has anything that they feel like they need to say about the situation, please feel free to do so, but come to me with the utmost respect, because I really don't care to give my judgment and my input at any given time. I'm very goofy, and I really try to stay away from situations that's going to bring out a lot of emotion out of me, because I want my channel to be surrounded by as much positivity as I possibly can. But for those of you that felt like I was leaving out detail, what I meant by we're protesting wrong is just we're protesting wrong. And it's as simple as that. There's other things that I feel like can be done, and we can do more to better our own lives. We cannot keep worrying about what the police are doing. We cannot keep worrying about if the white person next to us likes us or not. Because guess what? Some of us don't even like us. You know, some of you that are out there protesting and doing these things don't even like yourself. So you're out here destroying shit out of anger for hate that you have within yourself. That's how I feel about the situation. So I'm not going to sit up here and act like I know it all. I'm going to just leave it at that. So on the next episode of Late Nights with Ari, we're going to be back to the good. All right? Peace.